Hey everyone, it's Flava. Today we're going to talk about how to improve with Mcree. Okay, so what you're going to want to do first, alright, let's assume that you're going to play some competitive. Competitive is one of those game modes where you're either good or you're not. You didn't make the cut or you did. So this is what you're going to want to do. This is how I've improved to Mcree and managed to rank up all the way to Platinum from Silver. Okay, so what you're going to do is go into the training range before competitive, alright, this is beforehand. There's not much you can do in competitive unless you do this first. Go into the training range and just practice shooting some bots, alright, with Mcree. And then when you think you've done enough of the shooting of the bots, load a custom game, put in some bots, maybe like an Ana, maybe a soldier, anything with a hard to hit hitbox or a hard to hit hitbox, something tough like that, and just practice trying to get headshots or maybe just trying to kill the bots as fast as you can, but try not to use flashbang fan the hammer because that's kind of easy. Just use your aim. Okay, so once you've done that, let's talk about what you should be doing in competitive. The first few mistakes I see a couple of Mcrees in bronze or maybe silver make is they like to stand on the point or near the enemy or not really, I guess, where they could be doing work. Where you always want to be is with Mcree is where you always want to be with soldier, and that's on the high ground. On the high ground, you not only have a better chance of hitting a headshot, but it's tougher for them to stop you unless they have a diva. So try to stay on the high ground as much as humanly possible. Another thing you need to know is he's very similar to Tracer in the fact that his ultimate is a race. You want to be building the ult as fast as humanly possible. That's how I see it. You're going to be taking the body shots if you can't get the headshots just to build the ult, because it's about the race and the ult is all about the race. Okay, now let's talk about who he counters. A good Mcree, okay. Now, if you're a new player, which I know a lot of people new struggle with this, Pharah is the goddess of the skies. There's no way you'll ever kill Pharah. You're just impossible. It's beyond you how to kill Pharah. Listen, this escapes a lot of people. Pharah is not that hard to kill. Actually, if I'm playing Mcree and I see a Pharah, I kind of grin a little bit because it's so easy once you know how to aim. Just, play the game at the end of the day. If you don't think you can play against Pharah, load up some quick play matches. Unfortunately, I don't think Pharah is a bot yet, so you can't really practice shooting her out of the sky. But if you've played a couple of quick play games with some Pharahs in them, or just practice shooting in general, you'll get better. And trust me guys, it's not always going to be as hard as it is right now fighting a Pharah in the air. Now let's talk about kind of who counters Mcree, and this list can be pretty big. Now, here's the thing, Mcree is one of those heroes, he's kind of like Bastion. A good Mcree, if left unattended, will just maul you. It's pretty bad. He's kind of like Reaper in that regard, where you want to get rid of him first. And so say Mcree's on the high ground. If you're getting dominated by a Mcree, you're going to probably want to switch to maybe something like Diva. Diva is really good against Mcree, and if Mcree is not being healed, or even if he is, Diva is so good against Mcree. You fly up to him, and you shoot while using micro missile at the same time. There's pretty much nothing he can do except flashbang fan the hammer, and that probably won't even save him. So yeah, Diva works really well. The next two are actually, a Mcree player would know this, but if you're not playing Mcree, you wouldn't know. Any sniper in the game. Oh, this is bad for Mcree. This is just nasty, alright? You can't outsnipe Widow, and you can't outsnipe Hanzo. Those two will dominate you long range. Mcree is mid to close. He cannot fight far range like some people can. Soldier can fight pretty far range. He can't fight super long, but he can fight pretty far. Keep that in mind. And yeah. So another counter for Mcree would probably be, I'm trying to think, what makes it hard? Anyone that can get close enough to Mcree. Reaper. Alright, now let me specify something here. Be very, very careful when flashbang fanning the hammer Reaper. I don't know how many times I've tried to do this and I got instant one clip because Winston, what am I saying? Reaper can one-shot any 200 HP. I think actually any 250 HP in the game with a headshot at max close range. Play on the high ground, warm up, watch those counters, play around your team, try to charge your ult as fast as humanly possible, and just play safe. That's all you really need to do is be careful. Don't take too many risks. Don't flank with high noon. I've been Flava. Hope you've enjoyed this quick little tutorial. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.